Get ready, chosen one. Your eyes are not just windows to the physical world, they are portals that connect you to dimensions far beyond what most people can perceive. When a spiritual awakening begins, the body responds in many ways. But the eyes undergo some of the most fascinating and profound transformations of all. Suddenly, your vision changes. What you see, how you see it, and even how others look at you begins to shift. None of this is random. These are spiritual signs, sacred codes indicating that your consciousness is expanding. If you feel these changes within you, you are not alone. Subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Step into a community of awakened souls who are walking the same path as you. If lately you've noticed something different about your eyes or the way you perceive the world, this message is meant for you. In this video, I'll reveal 5 clear and powerful signs that your eyes are going through a deep spiritual awakening. I'm not talking about common changes. These signs are rare, and not everyone understands their meaning. But once you recognize them, your perception will never be the same again. First sign, you begin to perceive energy, not just forms. One of the earliest signs that your eyes are awakening spiritually is that they stop seeing only physical matter and start detecting the energy behind it. You may look at someone and instantly sense their emotional state before they say a single word. You might enter a room and immediately pick up whether the atmosphere is light, heavy, harmonious, or chaotic. This isn't just intuition, it's energetic vision. Your eyes are moving beyond physical limits and accessing something greater. Sometimes you may start noticing colors you didn't see before, like a subtle glow around people, a soft radiance in the air, or gentle movements in your peripheral vision. No, it's not your imagination. You're beginning to see the energetic field that surrounds everything and everyone. This is the first stage of spiritual sight, when the veil between the visible and the invisible begins to thin. At first, it may feel strange. You might blink several times, thinking your vision is blurry or that something is wrong. But the truth is, nothing is wrong. Everything is waking up. You're beginning to see what many still cannot perceive. Additionally, your sensitivity to light may change. Artificial lighting can start to feel uncomfortable, while natural light might appear more radiant, warm, and almost divine. Your eyes are becoming more sensitive, and not in a physical sense, but spiritually. They're learning to decode subtle frequencies that once went unnoticed. Another fascinating detail is that you might notice a shift in how others look at you. People may begin to sense that something is different about your presence, even if they can't explain what it is. People may begin to say that your gaze feels more intense, deeper, or even magnetic. This happens because your eyes are no longer just receiving energy, they're also transmitting it. Your gaze now carries a spiritual force, a vibration that affects those around you. You might notice that some people react differently when they meet your eyes, without even understanding why, but you know it's your energy manifesting through your eyes. Over time, this perception grows stronger. You may even start to sense energetic blockages, detect subtle presences, or perceive whether someone's aura is heavy or radiant simply by looking at them. You begin to understand spaces in a new way and feel things that once went unnoticed. This is not illusion. This is evolution. Your physical eyes and your third eye are beginning to work together. You're not just looking anymore, you're perceiving. And once this happens, there's no turning back. The world will never be the same for you again. Second sign, your eyes start attracting synchronicities and spiritual reflections. When your eyes go through a spiritual awakening, something extraordinary happens. They stop being just instruments of sight and begin to function as portals that draw synchronicities toward you. You don't just notice meaningful coincidences anymore. You become part of them. Your eyes begin to reflect messages from the universe, revealing signs that once would have gone completely unnoticed. Have you ever noticed how certain images, phrases, or numbers seem to appear exactly at the moment you look somewhere? A mysterious symbol on a billboard, a repeated number on a license plate, a profound passage in a book you had no intention of opening. These moments are not accidents. Your awakened eyes now act like spiritual magnets, attracting patterns and messages that hold meaning for your personal journey. What you see is no longer just what is physically there, it's what your consciousness needs to receive in that exact moment. This happens because your field of vision becomes attuned to a higher frequency. What once seemed random now begins to align in a kind of cosmic dance, where every detail around you carries purpose. You start realizing that the universe is communicating with you, responding to your gaze. And it doesn't stop there. Reflections also begin to take on new meaning. Mirrors, windows, and shiny surfaces no longer seem to just reflect. It's as if the reflection is looking back at you, not in a frightening way, but as if confirming that your consciousness is expanding. Animals also sense this change. You may notice that birds make direct eye contact with you more often. Cats might stare at you intensely, as if they can see beyond your physical appearance. Dogs may quietly observe you for no apparent reason. They are sensing your energy. Your eyes now carry a vibration that is recognized not only by people, but by nature itself. Speaking of people, have you noticed that strangers have started looking at you more? Sometimes they can't even explain why. It's as if they feel a kind of magnetism, a subtle, inexplicable curiosity. This happens because your eyes are transmitting something different, a frequency that few can describe in words, yet everyone can feel in some way. Some may say, your eyes look intense, deep, or even hypnotic, without knowing exactly why they feel that way. Another curious phenomenon is how light begins to interact with you. Mirrors may suddenly crack for no obvious reason. Lenses might fog up unexpectedly. Light may appear brighter or refract in unusual ways when you look at certain objects. This is your aura's energy interacting with the physical environment, and your eyes play a crucial role in this process. Third sign, your eyes begin to hold light, and people can feel it. Perhaps the most powerful and mysterious sign of all is this. Your eyes begin to contain light, not just metaphorically, but spiritually, energetically, and sometimes even visibly. People may tell you that your eyes seem to shine, glow, or carry a radiance they've never noticed before. You might even catch it in the mirror, an unusual brightness, a shimmering reflection, or a stillness in your gaze that wasn't there before. This isn't a physical change, it's spiritual illumination. The deeper your awakening, the more light your eyes will carry. What's truly fascinating is how others respond to this. Some will feel comforted just by looking into your eyes. Others may feel exposed, as if their soul is being seen. This happens because awakened eyes don't just look, they pierce through layers. They move beyond masks, they see essence. Sometimes your gaze can awaken something within others without you saying a single word. Your presence alone can remind people of their own inner light. You'll notice this in quiet moments. When someone pauses in the middle of a conversation, avoids your gaze nervously, or comments, "There's something different about you." Spiritually awakened eyes don't just see, they radiate truth and healing energy. People feel drawn to you, often opening up in unexpected ways, while others may feel discomfort as your light reflects what they're not ready to face. Your eyes become brighter and carry the light of your soul, felt by everyone around you. As your awakening deepens, you begin to see through illusions and hidden truths. You notice when someone's energy doesn't match their words, sense what lies beneath appearances, and discern intentions clearly. This clarity can make it harder to tolerate false environments or ego-driven conversations. You start craving truth in all areas of life and become more aware of both external and internal illusions. You begin to see your own fears with clarity. You notice when you've been living a story that no longer aligns with your spirit. Sometimes, this deeper vision can be challenging. The world may start to feel heavier because now you see things that others choose to ignore. But don't let this discourage you. Your eyes are opening to the truth, not to bring pain, but to set you free. You'll also notice that your perception of time begins to shift. You start to feel how fleeting everything is. You realize how quickly life passes. This awareness makes you value genuine moments, real connections, and true presence. The illusions of permanence start to crumble, and you begin to live with greater consciousness. Your eyes are becoming sacred tools, not just to see the world, but to see through it. You weren't created to walk blindly through life. You were meant to walk in truth. So if you've been feeling this change, embrace it. You're not becoming cynical, you're becoming aware. The veil is lifting and your eyes are finally seeing what has always been there, hidden in plain sight. Fifth sign, your eyes become a portal for telepathic and non-verbal communication. As your spiritual awakening deepens, your eyes begin to speak a language that goes beyond words. You start to understand that true communication isn't just about speaking, it's about transmitting energy. Your eyes become one of the strongest portals for this silent soul-to-soul exchange. You can look at someone and they'll feel understood before you say a single word. You may notice people finishing your sentences, sensing your emotions, or reacting to your thoughts. This isn't coincidence, it's energetic communication flowing through your gaze. Your eyes start transmitting intention, emotion, and frequency. You can be silent in a room, yet your presence is deeply felt. Your gaze carries unspoken messages that go straight to the hearts of those who are open to receive them.